robbing old white women. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, you didn't know she was white. She was freaking. She had a thing. This is Mike the liar.
Are you feeling sick?
When people tell you or ask you if you're feeling sick in this game, it's usually because you have something. Something attacked you and did something to you. So
Like an STD.
Oh, that's great. I have ataxia and the rattles. Guess I better go pray to Talos to get my shit fixed. What'd you say?
Don't worry about it.
Those of you who don't know, Carl's a little bit of a smartass. Oh, I just outed
Just
your real
a
name.
little.
Oh, I just outed your real name. Well, my name is Justin. So I don't
Yeah, you said my name like 5 times in like the first video.
Yeah. Prove it. You can't prove it right this second because I'm using the computer to do this. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure you said my name like 3 times in this video already as well.
Yeah. No. It's the first time I've said your name at all. Riverwood. It's weird because I'm not used to seeing it from this side, so I didn't know what this was. Almost like when Arnaldo wakes up next to the girl. He's like,
When the bear goggles wear off.
what are you still doing here? Chicken. I love how that chicken just stopped me.
You shall not pass.
Word. The chicken is strong. Okay. Now I'll check where we're at. Just to see. Just how long has it been? Mr. Time Master.
A while.
What's a while? Okay, I don't know where we started from, so that's doesn't mean anything.
Just check your save.
Hmm?
Doesn't your save has the time or when it was saved?
I think it has the in-game time, possibly.
Oh, wouldn't it show the last what's the name though? Like before you save it, doesn't it show your
The
current?
last save would show me saving in that thing, and it'll tell me what time that was, and then it would show me the time before when I picked up from the last save, which was like hours ago when we left to go get food.
There's no way to see how much time you play so far right now.
I don't think so.
Oh.
There might be. I just, you know, if there is, I don't know what it
right
says.
now. I don't
What
know
are
who
you
think
guys
I am,
doing?
and I don't
I
care.
don't give a
Leave
shit.
me alone.
Hey, look! I want your
I don't
swords.
have time for this foolishness.
You gonna rob him?
Come along,
Wow.
quietly, and we won't have to.
Not about that life.
Red Guard woman has nothing to do with me. No, I'm not gonna rob those guys.
No red guard on red guard crime.
Work. We got enough of that. Shortcuts. Somebody's like, oh, you should rent a horse. I'm like, hey, you should shut the fuck up. Tell me what to do with my money. Dude, rent a fucking horse. Get out of my shit. I'm out of shape. All that prison life.
Gotta
prison
be like Uncle
prison
Iroh
life
and
there
get
is
buff.
different. I know, right? Oh, Uncle Iroh, such a beast.
Yeah. You are missed, Uncle
That
Iroh.
guy
You are missed.
was straight up shook. The freaking guard after he broke out. He's like, how'd you break out? He broke out of the jail without firebending. Just buffness. He was just so buff. He just broke out of jail. Makes you wonder if they house like people in jail who are like dumb strong, do they actually have to like
boulder?
word? Do they have to like put them in like a special prison, like in real life, like not even in like fantasy shit?
I don't know. Cause they're like the upper limits of human strength is surprisingly high.
Yeah, they say there's a lot of stuff they don't even know about our bodies that we can do.
Yeah.
Like that lady who picked up. Well, that's different.
Yeah,
They're
that
talking
was
about like they're talking about
adrenaline
straight
and all
up
that
like
other stuff. Yeah.
straight up regular what's his names, like people who can do that stuff every day.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, the Big Show tipped over a Hummer before.
The Big Show's crazy.
But the Big Show is, like 6'6", like 350.
Tipped over an ambulance.
He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He's like 290 now.
Like
Braun Strowman
Like-
lifted the ambulance.
Brock Lesnar is freaking beastly too.
Who are you? This random Puerto Rican man just walked into the room, just started talking like he knows us.
Trouble, boy.
You gotta keep going. What are you doing?
Let's pass it off to you.
Hey Arnaldo, I have a question. What does Highness mean? Highness. Highness on my sack when I cholo boy swag. What does that mean? Oh, that's Mexican. Oh, okay. Excuse him. He doesn't know anything about Mexican speak.
We need to find a translator.
¿Dónde está Valeria? Valeria! De donde eres?
I was playing a video game and one of the
Is Doug Puerto Rican?
what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I was playing a video game and one of the female characters named Valeria.
Reed Richards' daughter's named Valeria. I don't know what I'm doing. Shut up. All of you shut up. Everyone shut the hell up. You know what I hate the most though about this game sometimes? Sometimes when you're talking to people.
Other people will walk by and talk and interrupt.
No, not even that. People will just fucking keep talking to you without you talking to them. And they'll just be like, oh, hey, I was talking about my farm the other day, and this fucking dragon came down. And fucking sorry, I don't care about your farm. And then you go to walk in, like, your house or a door or something like that. If they're still talking to you, they'll follow you into their place. So it's like, I was walking by somebody, and I was walking into my house, and I'm like, right here, he starts talking to me. I go in, and then when I get in, I was standing there in my house. I'm like, get the fuck out!
Hey, if he's in your house, he's trying to
You
rob
can
you,
kill
which
him.
means you can. Yep.
I don't think those laws were made yet, but, you know. Who's going to dispute it? That motherfucker was in my house. The guards are just going to be like, White-Run guards are just going to be like, he wasn't in your house. Like, yeah. I'm so thirsty. In the great halls of the Balgriff Empire, whatever. Where'd he go? He's not in his big chair. I don't care. I don't need to talk to him anymore. Hey, you.
Which is clearly first era or even earlier.
Thanks.
Convinced this is a copy of a much older text.
So, disenchanting this. Do. Disenchanting this. Do.
Fullmetal Alchemist open world game would be interesting. Fullmetal Alchemist open world.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress.
I mean, balancing it would be
to have some
a
Very
headache,
weird.
but like the idea of traveling around,
The Jarl himself.
yada yada yada, that could be cool.
Ah,
That's pretty much all like they did in the show was travel around and
seems you
handle
I feel like
business.
it probably
the Jarl sends my way.
Just because there wasn't too many things that they did that were like wandering type things. They were always like, we need to go here to do this. It's like, we need to go here to do this.
But that's what you're doing right now. You're going there to do this.
Yeah, but you can't progress the. There's a main plot and storyline when it comes to that show, and it's like you wouldn't be able to progress any of that if you weren't. I feel like some certain worlds, if you're playing as their characters, like if you were playing as a random character in their like a created character kind of thing in their world, then that would work. But if you were playing as them, I feel like an open world game as them would be a little bit. Yeah, what about my reward?
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici.
So he basically wants you to see the dude about your reward that's not around.
We'll be pleased to see your.
I don't know if he's not around. I know
She
the Jarl's not
discovered
around.
its location by means she has so far.
I think you have to pull a Luke Cage, go to his kingdom. And,
Oh my goodness, that was
start
the
stuffing
greatest.
face.
That was where that was where everything started. That was when that was the first video I watched of that guy.
Got that?
Freaking Luke Cage beating the crap out of the Fantastic Four and going all the way to Latveria to Doom, being like, yo, I need my $200. You paid me to do something, I did it, give me my $200. Doom's like, holy shit, this guy is fucking serious.
I'd take this.
So he just gave him his $200.
If I were you.
See, what he should have did is,
Decides to attack Whiterun.
I need my money.
Bitch better have my
Let's go.
money. I love he just said bitch at the end. Bitch?
Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower.
The Western
Tell
Watchtower.
him what you told me about the dragon.
Dragon?
Oh, that's right. The sword coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
Dragon?
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me for sure.
Good work, sir.
Dragon's not like.
We'll
doesn't
take
give
it from
crap
here.
about you. You're a tiny
Head
you're
down
like
to
an
the
ant.
barracks for some food and rest.
You ever seen a kid destroy a anthill?
Irileth,
Like,
you better gather some guardsmen and
water
get
or
down there.
glass or molten.
I've
Molten
already
flamethrower.
ordered my men to muster
They don't
in the
give a crap
main
about
gate.
one getting away. Ooh,
Good.
one got away.
Don't fail.
You can tell the
There's
rest.
no time to stand on ceremony.
tell them of my legend.
I need your help again. I want you.
How long do ants last?
You survived
I don't
Helgen,
know.
so you have more.
You know, like gnats are like, yeah,
Dragon.
they die in like 3 hours.
As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city.
That was so sad, dude. That episode of
Thundercats.
Yeah, that episode of Thundercats where
That one species, the kid,
oh, dude,
experienced his whole
they
lifespan in
experienced
like
their whole life in like
a
a
day.
day.
Forward to
Yeah.
It's
risk
like,
both
oh.
of you. I need you here
And they had
working
that,
on
like,
ways to
beautiful,
defend
like,
the
the way
city
that they
against
die
these
is really cool.
dragons.
They like separate into their parts.
As
and
you
just
command.
fly away. It's like, wow, that's.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission.
He's like, I first met you when I was a child. Every time he saw him again, he's like, wait a minute, what?
Don't
He's like, yeah, I saw you as a kid.
I'm the
He's
very
like,
soul of caution.
I forgot his name though, but he's like, you? He's like, yeah. An old ass man.
That was a good season too. I liked it, especially the Iron Man suit.
That was some next level shit. I was not expect. Me, Colin, and Joe were watching that, and I was not expecting it. We were just like, oh, we're like, oh, that guy ain't got nothing. You know, all he's got is a fucking sword, and the other guy's got like an Iron Man suit. He ain't got shit. Oh shit! Oh, he just whipped out the whole sword and the fucking armor to match. They went in too. That was a good fight.
And then it was like, hey, we're gonna get our army together to fight Mumra. Season over.
I hate that. I hate it when they leave stuff on cliffhangers like that. Usually it's nighttime by the time this dragon gets here, so this is weird.
Is there a day change shout?
No, there is a shout that clears the skies of weather, actually. Did I do this? I don't think I can here. Doesn't cost anything. Shut up. Don't want to talk to you. Get away from me. Get away from me.
That would have been fun.
Hmm.
A Lord of the Rings DLC and brought in Smaug as a dragon. That'd have been terrifying. It would have been cool, but terrifying.
I didn't know so much about dragons. I was like, oh, dragons like gold and shit. Oh shit! I accidentally went outside. I think I have to wait for her. She's gonna talk to a bunch of people about something. I don't fucking know.
That epic beard.
She's got to. Oh yeah, that guy. She's got to try to make these like lower level soldiers like not run away and shit. Run away and disgrace like a bitch. I'm gonna go back.
Like, I'm not running away. It's tactical retreat. It's time out.
You are Nords and you are darkness. What's your point? Chickens! I love these little, like, crazy, like, dumb little things about Skyrim and shit. Like, oh, you know, all of Skyrim's chickens are actually
None of us
horses.
have ever seen a dragon
Represented
before
from horses.
or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families.
That guy's not
That's
having any of that
interesting.
shit.
Call yourselves Nords if you ran from
To have
that
the
monster.
chickens be descended
Are you
of
going to
horses.
let me face this thing alone?
No, that's not real.
I was gonna say, shouldn't
But
they be
it's
like
more than
descended
our
of
honor at
dragons?
stake here. Think of
Since, you know, chickens
dragon
and
seen in Skyrim
T-Rexes
since the
apparently.
last age.
like,
Well, are T-Rexes and dragons?
Story of killing
no, but I'm saying like,
Well, no, I'm saying if a chicken's not,
Now what do you
if a chicken's not descended, if a T-Rex is not descended from a dragon
Dragon?
or related to him anyway, a chicken wouldn't be either.
yeah, but I'm saying in this world,
Fun most days.
What
Yeah,
the
see,
fuck? I'm like,
little
who the
girl.
fuck is talking? This little girl is literally just talking to my ass.
how does that make you feel?
Used and abused.
That'll be $75.
I need an adult. I need an adult.
She's gonna look at you and be like, "You are the adult."
I'd run. I can't run because I don't have the B button. The RB button doesn't work. Every time I run and jump off of this thing, I always feel like Aang. Remember, like the second or third episode where he's running away from he's trying to catch Momo.
Yeah.
When they first meet Momo, and he like tripped Sokka like so fucking. He crossed up Sokka so hard, and he just jumps off that ledge and he's just like flying mad far down. That'd be awesome if they had like an Airbender mod for that. They probably do. They have a mod for like everything. Airbender mod would be dope. Where's the dragon? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that moon. Look at that elk. Is that an elk? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not a nature expert. I'm not Winter Soldier.
Time for a boss fight.
Dude,
No, get back. It's still here somewhere.
I love how you say somewhere like it's not a big ass dragon in the middle of the freaking day. Like you can see it wherever it is. So where the hell is it?
Here he comes again.
Watch, we're gonna see it render in somewhere in the middle of the sky.
Back that way.
Where?
Right there.
See, it went over the freaking mountains. Oh shit. Bow and arrow. Which one's the best? This. These.
Can you recover the arrows that you shoot?
Depends if they're stuck in the thing. Sometimes not. Oh my goodness.
1,000 years of death.
Word, he didn't like that. He's just like, nah, fuck that.
Now, you ain't about to give me like that, son.
It's too late, I heard. Somebody's casting like again.
Aim for the weak spot.
Years of
Aim
death.
for the weak spot.
Ah, he got him too quick. In the boom.
Yeah, you might want to move away from his head.
Yeah, there's an insta-kill thing that it has where it'll just straight up kill you. If your health gets down too low, it will just
Watch
straight
your
up kill you.
health.
Oh, I'm not close enough to get it. I should still be good. But just in case, and yes, please. Take that.
Got him.
Let's make sure that this really dead.
Give me your
Damn good
energy.
shooting, boys.
Give me.
Everybody.
You have lost Flash. Give me your soul.
Yeah, I sell dragon bones and claws and all that stuff until I get enough money to, Biker helmet. Oh, yeah, bro. Until I get enough money to, buy a house. Yeah, we'll do this first. Hey, dude.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons,
Oh, it is.
that's what you did, isn't it?
Skirt.
There's only, according
He's
to
just like, oh, you're a dragon.
Dragonborn can shout without
I
training.
don't care what
The
that
dragons
means.
fight.
They
They used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim.
Stamina. Okie dokie. Which one is increased last? Wait a minute. Wait. Cancel.
What does that go off with dual wielding?
Oh, I think I accidentally put it in here once. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, well.
Cool.
Dual flurry is next. We'll do that next.
Killing any dragons?
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who can kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
Dragon Slayer
You say
magic.
you're left for being awful.
Word.
Come on.
Thanks, Acnologia. I need to drop some stuff. I need to drop exactly 4 pounds. Time to lose weight. Okay.
Why haven't you been selling anything?
Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
They keep making me do shit. I'm gonna sell stuff.
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums.
I don't want to listen to you guys. I'm gonna go back. Because I already know what they're saying. And for those of you who don't know what they're saying, it's not important. They're just talking about, oh wow, that was dope. How you just like ate that dragon's soul. And now I can do this. So,
It's not like you're just saying bull.
saying foos. Foos Roda. Yeah, so I think you learn the rest of that. The Foos Roda is the first word of power that you learn completely. I think you learn it from the rest of it from the Greybeards.
Wares and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. Something.
No. Creepy cat people. And they have tails.
Are they Khajiit or are they something else?
No, they're Khajiit. Up there, I think that's the throat of the world.
The what?
Throat of the world. That's where the Greybeards are. That building right there. I believe that's what's it called? High Hrothgar? I think it's Hrothgar. I think I got it right first. So that thunderous boom just there, that was them telling me to get my ass up there. Which is weird because they don't normally say stuff like ever. Like ever. Let's go in here.
Time to sell stuff?
Time to sell stuff.
Making that money.
I'll probably sell stuff though after when I'm going to leave. Sell off everything I don't want. I usually like to keep 2 swords and 2 maces on me just in case I want to deal with either. Oh, this guy's gonna ask me about this chick. I don't want to deal with that. It's like, hey yo, get your ass back here. I don't know why that turned into Peter Griffin. I don't care what you learn. You're dead to me. Yeah, especially with dragons appearing. You got a lot of religious people who are like, see? the thing I'm saying is actually happening now. It's like, no, that thing you were talking about has nothing to do with it.
You know, everybody got to try to spin things to fit their needs.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
then
they do.
you have to wonder. It's like, well, are they actually thinking like that, or is that actually what's happening? Some of them, sometimes in games, you come out to be right, but sometimes, a lot of times, they're just like, no, you're just a fucking crazy person. Like how every single movie where people are trapped with some kind of monster or something like that, there's always that crazy religious person who's like, we need to feed this person to the monster to appease God. It's like...
That happened in Gantz, and it was hilarious because that was the person that died first. In that episode.
Yeah, they usually do. Or they die or they either die really quick, or they're like the really second to last person to die.
And it's
like
usually bad too.
Yeah, it's usually always bad.
Everyone else will get like stabbed in the chest. That person will get like ripped apart mad slow.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
I don't care.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Fuck that dragon up.
Dragonborn.
He's like, what?
You know about the Dragonborn.
Dragonborn?
So it's true. Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion, high on the sun.
AKA Black Bolt.
Pretty much. They actually don't really
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a theme.
The way of Hayato Faringi.
If you really are
they're basically Black Bolt. Yeah,
they can teach you how to use your gift.
Not really
Travel.
secluded. It's high away from everybody else.
Return to Whiterun. That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Rock.
I got it right.
Centuries east. Not since himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our...
He's like, yeah, I'm Puerto Rican now, so...
Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this... what? Dragonborn.
Lord,
He's not
nonsense.
Puerto Rican.
Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Brongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that... what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? We'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There is no refusing the summons of the Greybeards.
It's not like a...
The chair is absorbing his hand.
Which part?
I end,
Right there?
you know.
Yeah, that straight up looks like he's
Climb the
fingering that part of the chair.
7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once.
Yeah, like this little girl's right.
High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world.
It's not a very good chair for a king.
Can't even notice what's
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tiny.
It's a budget chair.
Budget chair. Pretty much.
They just lost a tower. Yeah, make cutbacks.
Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you.
Stop telling me what to do.
You've done a great service.
One reason I
in
stayed
my
around is because
city
I know
of
he has to say this to
Dragonborn.
me.
By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest.
Yeah, sometimes, so now, whenever I get in trouble in
assign you Lydia.
the place, as long as it's not too bad, the guards will just be like, oh,
office.
you, stop, what are you doing? And I'll be like, I'm a Thane, bitch. And they'll be like, okay, maybe I'll look the other
To
way.
think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragon.
Woo!
Back to business, Momentous.
Oh, damn, they gave me the thing.
Yes, my lord.
They gave me, like, the Axe of Whiterun.
Is it any good?
Which is weighing me down. It's enchanted, so that's nice. I usually give it to this chick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna disenchant it and sell it?
No. Usually stuff like that that's symbolic of something I don't want to disenchant. You either don't disenchant or I don't think you can sometimes. Like Dawnbreaker, the thing you get from that one quest with that one Daedric Prince.
It's enchanted, but I mean,
you can't disenchant that. It's got too many enchantments on it. got like 5 enchantments on it.
It's symbolic, but you don't care
The
about it.
Jarl has appointed me to be your house, Carl.
It's a thing, though. It signifies like I'm a.
Thane is an honor.
To me, in my mind, it doesn't matter to the video game, but like,
I am your sword and your shield.
follow me. I need your help. Just come on. Lydia is so stupid. Oh, she'll walk into the dumbest thing.
Behind you.
Is Lydia the Laurel of Skyrim?
Oh, very much so. For those of you who don't know, Laurel from the Arrowverse is very, very dumb. Laurel is
And it's contagious.
like, oh my god, it's almost like when spoilers for season 4 if you haven't seen it. It's almost like when she died, her stupidity carried on in some kind of ghost-like fashion that just spread to other people sometimes.
Her stupidity is an entity.
I don't characters making like weird, not like.
And it's not even confined to
things that
Arrow.
people would
It's
never
not
do.
confined to the Arrow though. That's the
It's
thing.
like, well, because it's the Arrowverse,
spans across, like,
so it goes to
all
all the
shows.
shows. It's like, oh my god.
But it goes beyond Arrowverse though, because Supergirl.
Arrowverse technically has to do with like all the.
Oh, she's part of the Arrowverse.
It's a
Okay.
multiverse. So yeah.
Even gets people outside of time.
All right. Yep. Nice to meet you, Lydia.